Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? It's your favorite internet radio show, the Sticky Buttons podcast, and we're coming at you with an update today. This is your host, Brandon.
And this is Blake. Just a small little update. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy is happening. The show is still continuing on as always, but we're just going to take a little break. We're going to take March and April off. We're just going to rip the band-aid right off. We're going to take March and April off from uploading main episodes just because we're just very busy. It's a very busy time in the world, very busy time for us, and we think it's best just so we don't burn ourselves out on this. And I think that, Brandon and myself, we both really love coming on and bringing some positivity about games we love. And in order to do that at the level of quality that we try to set, we just can't do that right now because of how busy we are with work. Gross. I just want to play
Yuck.
video games all day.
Seriously, man. Just want to play games. Just want to play games all day. But unfortunately, work's heating up. I got this brand new gig, and I need to focus and
Congratulations,
just catch my
by the way.
thanks, Blake. Just catch my bearings a bit, get into the flow of things, and I think by the end of April, I should be pretty good. So, thank you guys so much for bearing with us and supporting us always. And I'm excited. I'm excited to, take this break and come back harder than ever. So,
Yeah.
thank you.
Obviously, Brandon, taking time to get yourself settled in a new gig is super important. And we were only going to take March off, and I was going to continue to do some episodes with some guests in April, but I think that, I think this is probably for the best. I think that just taking a little break for us, I think will be really good. We've pretty much consistently been doing this, we've pretty much consistently been recording for almost 5 years. I guess we started recording episodes in 2019. And we've just been really, really doing it. So I think that we just need to take a little pause. But I guess just really quick on that, we're actually still going to be uploading episodes. I guess they're not going to be our Sticky Buttons podcast episodes. But a while ago, I created kind of a spin-off show called The Indie Nook. And that had its own feed, and you could search it by The Indie Nook. And we're going to have those episodes, populate here on this Sticky Buttons podcast feed. I'll make it very obvious so you can see, that they're different episodes. And that's just, a little something so that you can continue to have something to listen to while we take a little bit of time off. And then I guess also, if time permits, I'm going to do some streaming. So I guess if we have time, check out our YouTube. And if you're interested in joining our Discord, please do that. That's probably the best way, to see us or be involved in any way. And we're, I think, chatting about some of the other things that we're doing outside of video games. We've got a manga channel that's pretty active that we've been posting in. And it's a lot of fun on the Discord. That's probably the best place. I think that we have socials as well, but definitely the Discord's the place to be. And we're recording this in the middle of March. And if you're going to be at PAX East in Boston in the next, 2 weekends, coming weeks, I'll be there. So please reach out on social media if you're going to be there. I'd love to see anybody that listens to the show. And then, I don't really have much else. I kind of wanted to, I had a little bit of a positive news story I wanted to end on, just because this update's kind of a moment in time. Do you have anything you wanted to add, Brandon?
No, I guess just if you want to catch Blake at PAX East, please show some love, some support. Join our Discord. Support us on Patreon if you can. YouTube videos, like and subscribe and share with a friend. And just thank you so much for sticking with us on this ride. Blake mentioned we started in 2019, and that feels so surreal. I didn't even realize we'd been doing this for so long. I guess time flies when you're having fun. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for supporting us all this time and keeping us motivated to, want to bring you the best quality that we can. So thank you.
Yeah. You could almost think of it like a summer vacation in spring, like a sabbatical. It's
Spring
not
break.
honestly a spring break. It does honestly. That works for me. We're just taking a spring break. I like that. I'm gonna. I think I may title this episode that spring break. Something
title.
along those lines. But yeah, I guess I really just want to just take a second to just express our gratitude for everyone that supports the show. I think this is the best thing for us and the best way for this to continue on as we have been doing. I think we just need a little break. I mean, this show is very much additive to my week most of the time, but these next 2 months are just so busy for the both of us that I think it would, instead of being something fun that we love to do, I think it would turn into more of a burden. And I think that we're just gonna say, hey, let's just take a break and hopefully come back a little bit more rejuvenated.
All right, so what's this news story you got for us, Blake?
Brand's like, we got to get out of here. We need to go to bed. Yeah, so I guess just really quick, if you've been following along and listening to us this year, you'll probably know that we're boycotting the video games industry because how terribly it treats its workers. And like I said, we're recording this in the middle of March. I had an update, which is kind of bad, that I guess the last time we spoke in our last episode, we called out how many layoffs there had been, which is, I think, around 6,000. But as of this one, I guess this update, there have been it's estimated that over 8,000 people have lost their job.
Holy moly, guacamole. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, in March. So I guess in the last 2 years, that's almost 18,000, over 18,000 people in the video games industry.
Sheesh. So the trend is just continuing. It's just getting worse and worse, it seems like.
Yeah, it does kind of feel that way. We haven't hit a point where it's bottomed out yet, but obviously that is sad news. But the good news, I guess I don't really have anything positive to say on that. But the good news is that Capcom recently they announced to their investors that they're increasing the base starting salary of all their new hires in Japan. And they're giving all current employees a raise of 5%.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hopefully we see that trend continue going forward and some other companies follow suit.
Absolutely.
That's really good news.
Yeah. And, Nintendo has actually come out and kind of made a statement, kind of saying how bad it is that, at least domestically here in America, how unfortunate it is that so many people have lost their jobs, and they kind of, I guess I don't have the quote in front of me, but the gist of it was, the people make the games. Like, if you want to have good games, you have to, support your workers, and I guess so. Let's hope that trend continues. So I thought that was a nice little thing to end on as we take our break, and hopefully when we come back, there will be some more positive news. In the light of this.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully it would have stopped and we see some companies following suit, following Capcom, and rewarding their employees.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as employees of the Sticky Buttons Podcast Limited Co., it's time for our spring break.
It's time for spring break, y'all. We'll be in Miami.
Yeah,
Imagine.
hey, enjoy the season. It's a season of rebirth and new beginnings. So yeah, and get some rest and relaxation in your spring. Take your allergy pills, and we'll see you at the end of spring break. We'll see you on the other side.
See you on the other side, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.